Peace, how y'all doing? My name is Tony Nix. I'm the founder and president of Enough is Enough, Save Our Children. Just wanted to say a few words about our Facebook group page, and also a few words about the organization itself. Let me welcome the recent members who've joined Enough is Enough, Save Our Children. We're over 4,700 members strong and still growing. Our group page is multicultural. In other words, we have folks from every race, sexual orientation, sexual preference. It's not a requirement to be in this group to be black, white, Asian, Indian, East Indian, what have you. All are welcome. This group is about saving our children. This group is not about, racial issues, okay? We're not anti-law enforcement, government, or anything else, okay? This group is about saving our children. At the top of the group page, you'll see our logo, and also there's a mission and vision statement. Those who have not read it, please, take a moment and read it so you'll know what the group is about and what you have joined. Because some seem to be a little confused about what this group is about. So hopefully I'll be able to clear all that up right now. Those that have just joined recently, when you're added to the group, you'll notice you're welcome to the group, and you're asked to add 5 or more of your Facebook friends or family to the group, and to also go to our website and register to become a official Enough is Enough, Save Our Children member. Registration is free, okay? So if you think you got to pay a fee, you don't. Registration is free. This is an action group, okay? I'm asking all members to participate in the group. We have some real powerful voices in the group. We have influential people in this group as members. And I'm reaching out to y'all to please, if you have the time, to be more active in the group. If you noticed, if you try to post something in the group, it has to be approved by myself or others before it's allowed on the page. And that is because there are those that are in the group who are not about Enough is Enough, Save Our Children. They're in the group because they see the number of members in the group. So therefore, they have a selfish agenda that has nothing to do with Enough is Enough, Save Our Children. Okay? We've got people who got racial issues, so they want to, post stuff about race. Or they got something against the police, so they want to post about law enforcement or the government. Or they got racial issues. Well, if this is you're in the wrong group. If you got issues with certain city or government agencies, this is the wrong group for you. You need to start a group on that. Not here. This group is about saving our children. Okay? And the issues that deal with that. None of this other stuff. Okay? All are welcome. Let me make that clear. All are welcome. No matter what your culture is, no matter what your race is. Okay? We're not having that hateful, racist rhetoric in this group. You got an issue with that? I don't apologize for it. You're in the wrong group. Okay? You got folks, you know, they're trying to sell stuff, you know, coffee, you know, t-shirts, whatever, books, you know, but at the same time, when it's asked that a donation be made, you can't make a donation. You know, I was like, wow, I don't get that. But then again, I do get that, because, you know, folks are self-centered and selfish like that, you know. But here, we're asking that if you have that agenda, you know, you're in the wrong group. Go to another group. Start your own page. Do something. You know, don't get enough is enough, save our children wrong. We will support other groups, okay, or other things that has to do with saving our children or improving the lives of children and parents and young teenagers and troubled youth. We'll support that. We don't have no problem with that. But this other stuff, that stuff can't happen. That stuff can't happen. You know, that's just the way it is. Bottom line, you know, we've got people from all over in this group. Okay, not just here in America. Okay, the UK, Africa, the Caribbean. All right, all over. So, you know, members, please be aware of this and watch what you write in your comments. Okay, we're adults here. Okay, I'm an adult. I know you're adults. Yes, we have some young teenagers here, but we need to lead by example. Okay, this group deals with the crisis of gun violence in America. This is a plague in every inner city in the nation. All right? This is genocide by way of homicide. And this is what enough is enough, save our children, is about. We are not just a Facebook group. Okay? We are a New York-based charity. You don't believe me? Do a search. New York State Charities. Enough is enough. Save our children. Bam. It'll come up. Okay? This group was started a little over 3.5 years ago. Okay? By a sister by the name of Lynn Miller. Alright? She drafted me into this. And here we are, 4,700 plus members and growing at a rapid rate. Okay? I take this real serious. This just ain't a hobby for me. You know why? Because our sons and daughters are going to the penitentiary and the graveyard at a rapid pace. And it's up to us to change that by way of action. Not talking, by way of action. It's time for us to do something different and stop doing the same old, because we keep receiving the same old. I know you heard that saying, you know, nothing changes. So it's time to get more involved. Okay? New York City Eie Soc members, I need you to help me make it happen. Because this is a we thing, not a me thing. We're putting an event together for July 2014. I need your help. Okay? I need your ideas. I need help with getting sponsorship. Okay? I need help with getting different items to give away to the children. Okay? We need speakers. Okay? I'm asking for your help. Because I don't want to hear about, oh, you didn't ask. Well, I'm asking now. If you really want change in your communities, you got to get involved. Because nobody's going to do it for us. We got to do it for ourselves. And I say, enough is enough. Every day, I know you come on the page, more death, more children dying, more youth shooting other youth, more innocent victims getting hit by gunfire that's not meant for them. Aren't you tired yet? This ain't normal. We can change this. We put in an all-out effort. All-out effort. Do some different things. Rallies, marching. What's that producing? Really? What is that producing? Nothing. So it's time to institute different tactics that work, that save lives. There are mothers and fathers in cities across America who have lost children, and the shooter is still at large. And it's not that the shooter's that good. We ain't stepping up and saying nothing. Instead, we hiding in fear. That's some cowardice stuff right there. Because if it's your child, you want to know who did it. I understand these mothers and fathers' anger at their own community. Because they're saying, you know who killed my child. And you won't say who did it. But you want to tell me that you love my child. You didn't love my child. Because if you did, you'd say who did it. If it was your child, you want to know who did it. You know, we got to get some courage. We got to get out of this, I'm scared. Or you know what they're going to do. Listen, if we mass together as a community or as a people who are saying no more and stand on a no violence, no peace movement, 100%, that's KNOW deuces, alright? They can't kill us all. And they gonna know that we for real. That this ain't just for today. This is for today, tomorrow, the next day, the week, the month, until this thing stops. Guns are being flooded in our communities at a rapid rate. It reminds me of the epidemic of crack cocaine in the 80s and what it did to our communities. And the same thing is happening, only today is guns. Our children are dying. They're going to jail. Alright? And they sitting back looking at us like, wow, what's the OGs doing? What's the dads doing? Yeah, you dads. You know the dads I'm talking about. Especially the ones that, cut out on your children, didn't show up for their funeral when you find out they died, by the way of the gun. That's another thing. We got to start showing up more for life than we do for death. Then also we got to tell ourselves some other truths. Like some of these shooters are our own children. Some of these gang members are our own children. Yeah, it's going to take a whole big dose of honesty for some of us. Are we ready for that? We need to be, because we're in crisis when it comes to this gun violence. All right? Chicago, my God. Here in New York City, Brooklyn, the Bronx. Homicide. Our children need us. What are we gonna do? Can't keep talking because, I'm pretty much, that's why I don't have too much to say tonight, because I'm done with the talking. I'm just ready to do some stuff. I want to know who's with it. Who's with me? Who's with me? Because if you want to stay on the sidelines, because you're scared, I get it. But then at the same time, I think it's a damn shame that if, God willing, things change, guess what? You're going to benefit from it. And you wasn't even in it. Go figure, I'm tired. I'm tired every day. It's not like I can ignore it, because I can't ignore it. I got children. Folks, wake up. Wake up. This let me give a short message to the gang leaders and crew leaders and shot callers. Because see, I know some of y'all are in this group, and y'all are welcome. Believe that. I'm glad you're here. Listen. When these cats go on these missions, whatever the case may be, whatever the beef may be, let them know that if the wrong person is killed, a child, man, woman, that you're going to hold them accountable. See, this will produce safe passage in the community. We need to change the rules on the street. Because, the crack era, just destroyed any kind of rules in the street. There was a time when the gangsters and the hoodlums of the community kept order. So listen, I know y'all can make it happen if you want to, because all this recklessness really needs to stop. Really needs to stop, We can make this happen. This isn't, this ain't rocket science. Okay? This is not rocket science. These are some of the changes that we need to make. Big time. Big time. Okay? Men, time to get involved in your community. Time to get involved in your community. Time to volunteer some of your time. Take a kid to the park. Talk to them. Tell them to get them something to eat. Some of them are hungry, just roll. Man, what y'all doing? Y'all hungry? Come on, let's go eat. I got it. Sit down. Start a dialogue. Talk to them. But one of the tips I got to give you, before you start talking, you got to listen to them. Because perhaps they'll listen to you. But we got to reach out. Got to reach out. Got to reach out. These young women, they need some guidance. They need some guidance. Our young men and women need guidance. A lot of them don't have any critical thinking skills. Their thinking is reckless. Their thinking is reckless. They're picking up these guns. They're killing each other. This chick in Chicago said something the other day, to me, really stuck out. She said she couldn't take her children to the park, couldn't go to the store for fear of being shot. I said, wow, I get it. Then she said, what does it take? It has to knock on your door before you want to come outside with your sign saying, stop the violence. Come on with that. It shouldn't take that for you to get involved in your community. Our children are the future. Okay? There are a lot of different entities in this country that are benefiting from our children dying by way of the gun. See, this genocide is profitable for a certain part of our society. Need to pay attention. Need to catch on. Do you know that young black males have become a commodity on Wall Street? Why? Because corporate America is now in the business of corporate corrections. Who do you think they're going to put in these prisons? Huh? troubled youth and young adult. That's who. Our children. Our children. Time to start paying attention. Start paying, and time to take some action. You know, we're gonna have to do some stuff that ain't gonna be popular, like boycotting. Who you say we gonna boycott? The music industry. How about that? Let's boycott those who be spitting that negative crap over the air 24/7. You know that stuff I'm talking about. You know, stuff that tells them, you know, pick up a gun, sell drugs, you know, sells them the dreams of the fabulous life, keep disrespecting women, you know, that stuff. That's the stuff we need to be boycotting. You know, there are some things that we can do that would empower us in our own communities. But first things first, we got to get on top of this gun stuff, because this is crazy. We got buybacks. Yeah. This is the season for the buybacks. Matter of fact, they start around now, whatever. You know, they last till about Labor Day, whatever the case may be. You know, this buyback, this buyback, that buyback. Yeah. But you know, somewhere they're being given back, because our community is flooded with weapons. You know, these kids is buying guns like, you know, going to the store and getting a lollipop. Come on. You know, and law enforcement ain't doing nothing about it. Well, one thing that we can make happen is, you know, we can demand they do something about it in our communities. You know, we show a lot of enthusiasm when, you know, it's cases like, you know, Trayvon Martin, Jordan Davis, you know, Ramali, and others. You know, we're out there shouting, we want justice, and we demand this, and we want that. You know, and we do that for how long? Maybe a month or something, or whatever. You know, and then, you know, we go about our business to the next time it happens. You know, and the folks that we would, you know, shouting at and demanding stuff from, you know what they're saying? First of all, they know what we're going to do, you know, so they're not even worried about us. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because they're sitting back and they're saying, wow, you know, wow, they're marching and rallying and carrying on. They got a lot of damn nerve when their own children is killing each other every day in their own communities. And they ain't making that same kind of noise. And you know what? I gotta be honest with you. I probably would say the same thing. You know, we picked them easy fights. You know, in our communities, you know, we sending the wrong message. You know, the message we need to be sending that is that all of our children is worth the same enthusiasm we show when it's a case such as Trayvon Martin or Jordan Davis. We got to do the fearless fight. You know, men, it is time to become lion-hearted. Because we got to stop the madness. We got to stop the madness. Again, Enough is Enough, Save Our Children is not just a Facebook page. We're a New York-based organization. Okay? And if you want change, then you got to get involved. So you see me? I don't have on no blue and red suit with a cape in the back. No, that ain't who I am. Okay? But I have an agenda, I have a mission, and I have a vision. See, I know that we can make it happen. Because I know a bunch of y'all is tired. You know, some of us are sitting back waiting. Stop waiting. Jump. You can't wait on folks. Just got to do it. Stop waiting. Just, you know, because we've waited way, way, way past time. If you're not fed up, I don't know what it's going to take for you to be fed up. God didn't create us to prey on one another and kill each other. He made animals for that. That's the law of nature. That ain't our law. We really need to stop it. So again, before I go, welcome all new members. Please add 5 or more people to the group. Please go to the website and register and to become an official member of Enough is Enough Save Our Children. Registration is free. And while you're on the website, make a donation. We have a blog talk radio show. We need donations to keep it on the air. Okay? We do workshops. Okay? We need donations to rent spaces for these workshops. We're having an event this July. We need donations. Alright? Last weekend and the following weekends to come, there is going to be a weekend dollar donation drive for the No Violence, No Peace movement. $1. You gonna tell me you ain't got $1? Come on. Especially people of color. We the biggest consumers in the nation and own nothing. We give our money to everybody. Church, the hair weave people. We buying stuff we can't even maintain, all kind of gadgets. We buy the most expensive sneakers. You know the stuff we do. But Eie Soc, we only asking for $1 to help make it happen. You'll see the results. Make an investment to help save a life or to make a life better. You'll be so glad you did. Anyway, again, just a few words. One other thing too, I need to mention this. If you want something posted and it's not posted, sometimes it's because it's already been posted, But we're not having that racial crap. Whatever beef you got with whatever agency, in whatever town, we're not posting that. I'm noticing, I'm not going to say the person's name, but their beef is with, child services. You know what? Got a good argument, but I think you need to start your own page for that, because that don't belong on our page. Then, this group of radical individuals, I know there's a few of y'all in the group, so pay attention, This radical individual that y'all are down with, to me, is a damn fool. Okay? And y'all are fools for hanging out with him. Because what he does is promote hate. Nothing but hate. Okay? I'm a believer of this. If white supremacy is wrong, so is black supremacy. That's right, I said it. Okay? I got nothing against those who may be pro-black or pro-white or pro-whatever. Okay? See, I got to remember, it doesn't make them necessarily anti-anything else. I don't see anything wrong with being pro-whatever, so long as you're not anti-something else. I don't see no problem with that. But this black supremacy thing is hateful. It is for fools, and it's a lot of recklessness in it. So if you're a part of that, and you're in this group, okay, and you're a perpetrator, do yourself a favor. Leave the group. Because you're not wanted here until you change your attitude. We don't need division in this group. This group is about unity, one agenda, all for one and one for all, not you and your madness. Bottom line, this is about saving children and uplifting them, building them. This is not the Black History page or any other history page. You want a page for that? Start it somewhere else. We are not having it here. We're not having it here. So take that selfish, self-centered agenda somewhere else. You want to know what this page is about? Read the top of the page. Real simple. Real simple. You can't read? Ask somebody to read it for you. But don't bring that nonsense here. Also, one other little thing that's kind of annoying too. You know, I love you young cats. I love you cats. Okay? But some of them rap videos that you want to post, I can't post them. I know you're trying to, you know, be recognized. But some of that recognition you can't get on this page. Now, I've seen some videos that some of you young cats have wanted posted, and I approved them because, yeah, they was on the money. Right now, there's a cat, D1. Oh, I'm really feeling this cat because he's got a message. I posted his video on the page. If you haven't seen it, scroll down, look for it, because he's the one. The boy's got a real sweet flow and a powerful message. Pay attention. Maybe you can pick up some tips from him and do what he's doing. Anyway, again, I'm Tony Nix, founder and president of Enough is Enough, Save Our Children. You know, let's make it happen, people. Time to do something different. You know, I wrote something the other day, you know, actually longer than the other day, you know. I called it an alliance. By any means necessary to bring peace back to our communities. And this can happen. You know, all it takes is some courage. You know, and you got to keep telling yourself, enough is enough. Enough is enough. No more of this. No more of every spring and summer the rise of the body counts in our communities. Because guess what? It could be yours or mine that's part of that body count. And we can't afford to wait and find out. We got to act right now. Right now. No further delay. Stop being distracted by those who say we can. Because I'm a believer of yes, we can. Yes, we can. I know you heard that one before. Remember when the president was running for office? What did he say? Yes, we can. Now, he was talking about running for president. I'm talking about saving lives. Yes, we can. By way of God, courage, and change. Got to get out of our own way. Make it happen. Alright? You know, got to get off the nonsense. Got to implement things that work. There's a whole lot that works. Just got to make it real clear to ourselves whether we want to or not. Simple stuff. We want change, we got to be the change. You know? We got to stop telling ourselves stupid stuff. You know, I got this thing with, you know, you always hear buy black. You know, I don't know about your community, but I know in my community, ain't a whole lot of buy black. I'm going to tell you what's buy black. And it's a very, very, very profitable business in my community. And yours too. Yours too. Okay? You know what that business is? Funeral parlors. Okay? Most of the funeral parlors in my community, and probably yours too, are owned by black folk. Now I'm not mad at them because they're profitable. You know, that's the business that they have. Now I always wonder, is that what they mean by buy black? It can't be. No, it can't be. Can't be. But they're making a whole lot of money off of our children. What we gonna do? Trying to make it happen. I'm looking for some members to start chapters in other states in the nation. Can you help me make it happen? See, I can't do this by myself. I need help. Got any suggestions? Got any solutions? Got any ideas? They're welcome. Stuff that's gonna work. No maybes, ifs. Stuff that's gonna work. Because I'm gonna tell you, boycotts work. Saying no works. Demanding works. Staying consistent works. Making a commitment works. It's up to us. Listen, brothers, there's a lot of sisters out there on the front line trying to make it happen. They need some men to stand beside them. Lock arms. Our children are dying. Chicago is on fire. They call Chicago Chirac. What? It's insane. It's insane. The killing up in the Bronx has escalated. Brownsville, Brooklyn. My God. Southeast Queens. Harlem. Staten Island. New Jersey. And that's just here in New York. We gotta do something different. Our children are dying. And we ain't doing nothing. We're sitting back watching it happen. And talking about it. I'm tired of that. I'm starting where I stand. What about you? No one told you they loved you today. God does, and so do I. And as always, the sooner we have no violence, the sooner we will know peace. That's KNOW. Deuces.